Good morning, and welcome to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. For the next 30 minutes, we're going to talk real estate, how to buy it, how to sell it, how to make the most out of your investment. From the number one real estate agent right here in Abilene. She's number one for good reason, because she's got raving fans that are always telling you, I bought a house from Tonya Harbin. I get stopped at grocery stores. I bought a house from Tonya Harbin. And now I'm getting stopped at restaurants and gas pumps. I listen to the Tonya Harbin Real Estate Hour. Why? Because she's going to teach us how to buy, how to sell, and how to make the most out of our investment. Why would you go anywhere else? She's the only one that I trust because she's got integrity, she's honest, and she takes care of her clients. You will not be a client, you will be part of the Tonya Harbin team. Raving fans. So it's time now. We love you, Tonya. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Tonya. We love you, true. Because Tonya, yes, we do rely on you when it comes time to sell.
I mean, you are a rhymer today.
I'm trying. I'm trying. But seriously, every time we come into the show, I have had more people in the last 2 weeks. I love the show. And I was like, oh, thank you. Do you listen to me on, Tonya Harbin, Real Estate Hour? I love that. And she says some funny stuff sometimes. So.
I say random stuff.
Yeah, you do. But, and that's the thing, because we get to learn and have fun while we're learning. Because a lot of times, as homeowners, we're scared to ask the questions. I don't want to sound stupid or anything, but...
There is no stupid question.
Really?
Really?
Do you tell your grandkids that? No, I did not. I remember I had a military father. Sir, yes, sir, sir, no, sir, sir, no, excuse. And I thought my middle name was Stupid. Come here, Stupid. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Boy, have times changed.
Have they? Yeah, you don't use that word around much anymore. I'm not supposed to, but I will ask the crazy questions. I won't ask the stupid questions because they're crazy sometimes. And I know that last week we were talking about this, and we talk about it from time to time, remodeling and the countertops and redoing the bathrooms and the sinks and the showers. And y'all were talking about some cray-cray stuff that I've been seeing out there. And you brought David with you today. He's got to go in there and inspect this stuff. So I'm like, who came up with this idea about putting the bathtub in the shower? But the shower isn't a regular shower, it's a bedroom shower that's got a floor that goes down. To me, it's like, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the dining room, hang a garden hose over the chandelier. Does it not? And you got a couple of chairs to sit down on.
You just have to think about how times have evolved, right? So a house the kitchen was closed off from the living room, right? Well, then they opened it all up, and the living room and dining and kitchen is all like a happy room. So now in your primary bathroom, your shower is now in your bathtub is now in your shower, and it's all just a happy spot. I don't know. But a lot of people really like it. David sees all kinds of things because he sees all the houses.
Yeah.
Renner inspection. Dan, you got to help us with this because
you've seen some of the new houses where they have the bathtub, and it's like a lot of them are just solid glass doors all the way, which is extremely expensive. That glass is expensive, and then you open the door and it's your bathing area, I guess.
Sauna area.
Surely there has to be a name for it.
There's got to be a sauna put in there too. Maybe I just threw out another idea for some builders to put a sauna in there.
Oh, it's a wet room. Your wet room. Don't you have a wet room at your house?
A sauna? No, I have.
Or a cryo chamber, something like that. What else we can put in there?
If you only knew how much money I spend on water. Because we have a wet room in our house, but it's not a wet room like you think. It's like I'm splashing everywhere. So seriously, these bathrooms are, they're morphing into it's a you're walking into the bathroom, and sometimes the shower is in that with the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the sink. Is it?
No, usually if it's this way, it's just the bathtub is inside of the showering room.
Yes.
I guess is what you would call it. But yeah, it's a new thing. A lot of people seem to like it. They build it a lot in their custom homes. I don't know if I was building, if I would do that or not. I just feel like I might get cold because that would be a large room to have to heat up. So
I think collabing would go a lot better. She's taking a bath while I'm taking a shower, and we're in the same little room, right?
Well, I guess. Maybe a little bit old school, but it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. I'm just because you're splashing me. Stop it.
They do look good though.
Do they?
I mean, those are some beautiful homes.
Are they hard to inspect? I mean,
well, they're all hard in some respect. Yeah.
All right.
The new ones have a bunch of features and a lot of things to look at and inspect, and the old ones are just old and dirty and nasty and been modified.
So any of these that have the tub in the shower room or the wet room, I'm going to call it the shower room, the bath shower room combo. I don't know. Anyways, do any of those have steam showers? Or would that be too large to have a steam shower in it?
I don't know if I've seen a steam shower in there, but I guess it could.
Yeah.
Typically those steam showers are in a little smaller shower, like you were talking about, staying warm.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
Those body sprayers, and we can get pretty fancy.
I mean, there's just all kinds of things now. So we were in Dallas a couple weeks ago, and I just like to always see, what are they doing? So we walked through this house, and I looked it up on Zillow. It was like $3.5 million. I mean, pocket change. Just kidding. But, it's just interesting.
Merry Christmas, Tonya.
Yeah, so the builder happened to be there, and so we were just talking to them, and they do a lot of different things. Like, they put all of their plugs in the baseboards because they did not want their walls to have plugs in it. So that was interesting. And the shower, I can't remember, like they put their drains on the side, like where you couldn't see them, so you didn't see the shower drain. And they did have a steam shower, and it was a pretty large shower. The bathtub was not in the shower, but it was a really large area. So, just lots of different things in those houses.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, the receptacles and the baseboards, they kind of just go away. You don't see them.
Yeah.
People put receptacles up underneath the kitchen cabinets. You don't see them on the backsplash. Light fixtures in the ceilings are kind of all mudded in sometimes, so it's just a smooth fixture up there. You really don't see them, just the light just comes out of the ceiling. Same with air registers too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's
pretty high end.
Hidden.
Nice stuff. Mm-hmm. Really nice.
Well, this one too, the texture on the wall was pretty much like nothing, but they didn't want anything to show. So I guess that's a new thing coming in.
It's called a level 5 finish.
Yeah.
It's just completely flat. The wall is completely flat. So there's a lot of extra work that goes involved to make that happen.
Well, and when we were walking through some of these homes, they were in like the South Lake area.
$3 million home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my word. Okay.
I mean, if you live in South Lake, that is nothing. I'm just kidding. I mean, I could not even imagine. Here I don't know if I've ever seen a $3 million house, but a lot of them were either L-shaped or U-shaped houses. And they would have maybe like golf simulator rooms and, just a lot of different things.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
We do stuff like that around here. People do that in their shop or detached building.
Right.
Golf, baseball. There's one with a little football field in it. All kinds of stuff like that. So their family's well into sports. Even saw one with a little tennis court in there too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Indoor tennis court.
Yeah.
I mean, David has like the ultimate job because he gets to see everybody's house.
He gets to see
several a day.
Well, kind of, but because it makes me like, oh man, I want to do that. I want to move. Or, geez, I'd always be moving.
What's the strangest thing you've ever seen during an inspection? We're talking about showers and bathtubs inside the shower. I mean, I understand the shower inside the bathtub. Bathtub inside the shower. Still having a hard time. I'm getting a migraine.
Okay.
Pass me the Advil there, Tonya. what is the strangest thing you've seen in our houses, especially here in West Texas?
Okay, so I did one several years ago, and I did not have a clue what this thing was. I had to look it up. It was a little cryo chamber in a room in a house. So,
Cigar smoker?
Lately, our fad or the thing is taking a cold plunge.
Oh, yes.
Right? So getting some ice cold water. Well, this was a stainless steel thing. You opened the door and stepped in it, and it blew very cold, freezing air on you.
I mean, I've seen those like at a medical facility.
Yes, I never saw one until that day. I was like, what is this thing? Had to look it up and check it out.
A cryo chamber.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the exact right terminology, but
it is the right thing. You put me in there for any time, and I ain't wearing anything and I'm getting blown to cold air, I'll be crying.
They say it's a crying chamber, but they say it's really good for your health. All this coldness.
I'll take their word for it. It's going to give you, 5 more months to live? On the bad end of the...
I don't know.
A cryo chamber.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing you've seen, Tonya, in all the years you've been... And I'm not just talking in Abilene. You get to go see some real bougie places.
Well, one of the houses I just remember showing, and beside the toilet was the kitchen sprayer.
Seriously? I know why that's there. Somebody, and I identify with it, okay? That was my house.
Okay.
I identify. That is a great idea. You have the little pull-out handle sprayer from the kitchen.
Sprayer.
Yeah, because if you're cleaning the toilets and it's the day to clean the bathrooms, you got a little sprayer that's I'm cleaning toilets.
I thought about it like when we had cloth diapers,
Yeah,
something like that.
that would be cool too. All right.
But it is neat, going in houses, just you get different ideas. I mean, there's either decorating or, something different that they've done. I really just love seeing people's backyards. Backyards are one of the things I love to look at. Just,
If the house has a backyard that just calls out Tonya Harbin's name, would you buy it?
No.
Okay, it's not just the backyard?
Okay, well, that's probably why I bought my house I live in.
So is it yes or no?
Possibly.
All right, what enticed you to buy the house that let me guess. It had something to do with the dogs, and the dog has its own little wet room.
We do have a little dog shower, but honestly, I just really liked our pool. So, like a lot of things now, people build modern pools, right? Like they're rectangular. That's the end thing. That is not our pool. It is, it's shaped, I don't know what the shape is, but it's more like a resort feel because
Right.
it's not, I always thought if we built another house or another pool, I would do the modern, until I saw ours, and I just really liked it. We have a lot of landscaping around it, and it just looks like I'm on a vacation.
It looks like Tonya Harbin real estate.
No, but that's one of the biggest reasons that we moved is the outside.
Cold weather is upon us, and the holidays are here, but the cold weather is upon us, and we have an inspector in the house, so we got to find out, because there's something that I got told to use. I used it, and now I kick myself. I am going to, I'm having a plumber come over to fix this, because I fixed it with a plumber helping me by my side, and that plumber advised me to go, oh, these shark bites are better than anything out there. And I used them. I even went to the hardware store, where 2 hardware stores, one of the big box stores and one was one of the mom and pops, and they told me, yeah, those will work great, but they do not work great on an outside wall. You know what happens?
Probably not.
Because they expand and contract, and the shark bites are when you're replacing a faucet or pipes.
I kind of think of them as more of a temporary fix.
Yeah, because now water's dripping all the time, and it's dripping from there and coming out.
They're easy to use, you just push the 2 pieces of the pipe together and it locks it down, but
It doesn't work. How many times do you run across that in housing? And as you're inspecting, I asked that for a reason.
Yeah.
As you're inspecting it, how is it going to affect Tonya Harbin and her team in selling the house, because now you're coming in seeing the shark bites?
So honestly, in particular to a shark bite, not too often, really. To be honest with you, not too often. And then again, if it's not leaking, then there's nothing to talk about, But as far as obviously, if it was leaking, that's going to make.
But you said it's only temporary.
That's just my personal opinion.
Right. I mean,
Okay. Plumbers use them all the time. It's an approved product. And people use it. Sometimes it lasts forever.
Because I've wondered, and so I'm going back and replacing. I only did it in 2 areas, and one's already replaced. The other one's being replaced, and that's the one that was leaking the most.
Years ago, copper plumbing was probably the gold standard. Now it's PEX plumbing. All of our homes are PEX plumbing now.
Yeah, and that for me,
and it holds up very well. I think. I mean, we've had enough years with it now. I don't really see much of big failures.
It holds up to the cold weather.
And it does.
So when we have this snowpocalypse, it's starting to get cold. As a matter of fact, we're going to see temperatures in the upper 20s here for too long. How does that get affected that way, especially if it's on an outside wall?
Well, you should still take all the precautions. Still should be installed so it's protected from the weather. Because, if it gets cold enough, everything can break. Water's going to freeze and expand. So it should be protected from the weather, from the cold. It should be insulated and all those things. I mean, all those rules still apply. It's just, it does take some more cold before it really would do some damage to it. It can absorb it more.
Okay, so if we're looking at selling our house, should we look into our plumbing before you come?
At least look under the sinks and run some water in the sinks and things like that. Make sure your tub's drained well. All the little things that we kind of put off as we are going through our lives, especially maybe your kid's bathroom. You don't go in there all the time and check it out, but go check it. Go look under the sinks for the leaks. And
so you're doing an inspection and you're going through the pipes. What is the one thing that you look for the most? What is the thing that we do? I guess jump us to the beginning, because I'm upset with these shark bites. I'm like you now. I have an opinion.
The main thing we're doing is we're checking for a functional flow at each fixture. Right, we should have a good amount of water. Should be hot. Should be cold, and that the drains work. And it drains and flushes away a commode, a shower, whatever it is. And the big thing is leaks, I guess, to kind of answer your question.
Okay, so the plumbing that's number one to look at.
Yeah.
What about the HVAC system? That's the cold part of the year.
So you're going to want to make sure that thing works, right?
Yeah.
Well, people generally, I think, when it gets really cold, they make sure their heat works.
Okay.
They do, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
It's kind of the times of year where it's in between. We use cool and heat. Some people don't ever use it in those times of year. Well, when home inspector's there, we're going to operate it. We're going to turn on the heat. We're going to turn on the cool and test it.
Then you got that little gun that tells you what the temperature is.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell the temperature of the air. Yeah.
All right. So get your house checked out and make sure. Can you do inspections beforehand?
Before it hits the market.
Tonya?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, we do them quite often.
So homeowners can call you.
Homeowners can call.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah.
That way too, it's amazing, but so many people don't know that the roof had hail damage, just things like that. And so if you already have him going out and you do have hail damage from a storm, you can go ahead and get that process started.
And the thing is, we learned something about hail damage. While we had a couple of hailstorms earlier this year in 2024, you have up to a year to get that thing turned in before they're going to say, no, we're not paying on it now.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
We learned that from the insurance person that we had here a couple of weeks ago.
I did an inspection on a house a couple of weeks ago, whatever. They had that roof put on in April of 24, and when I got up there a few weeks ago, it was There was a lot of blistering on on those shingles.
What causes a blistering?
A lot.
Is that heat?
Yeah. I guess it could be a few things. So shingles maybe sat out in the sun for I don't know how long before they got put on the house, or it's a manufacturer defect.
Oh, wow.
So now the poor seller trying to sell their home, they got to go through this process, get the manufacturer's rep there and go through the process to get that taken care of. No fault of theirs. I mean, they hired a roofing company, reputable company. They put it on just fine and everything, but sure enough, it is blistering up.
All right.
So if you get all this done in advance, I mean, at least, you know, you kind of know.
And you can work through that process of the warranty side to get it fixed. And plus, if let's say if you're going to just stay there, at least you would want to know.
All right, so we're talking the roof, but we were getting with the HVAC, getting it ready. It's wintertime. I'm bringing it up because now we're getting to and we have never talked about this.
Okay.
Because I am an expert at this. I may not be one in real life, but I play one on the radio. And fireplaces.
Yeah.
For years, I've been a heatilator install rep. I can install heatilator fireplaces. I haven't done one in probably about 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe probably need to go back and get updated on some of the things. But fireplaces, do you inspect them at all?
We do.
What do you find in those?
That for the majority of the time, they're dirty and they need cleaning. I mean, that's probably almost on 90% of our inspections when we find it.
Okay, let me ask a question.
Yeah.
It could be a dumb question. But what about if you have a fireplace with gas logs?
Okay.
Do those get dirty?
Not so much. Not really.
Do you need to get it checked out? I just had somebody the other day and they were telling me that they had a gas fireplace, but they needed to they got it checked out yearly. And I had never thought about doing that. And I thought, well, maybe that's a thing and I just didn't know it.
I don't know if I've ever heard of that.
Okay. So they're just throwing their money away.
And the other thing is you might want to check the gas a part of it in case you have a gas leak.
Look for a gas
because it's
leak.
natural gas.
Smell it. We got, God gave us a nose. And make sure you have it working and functional, and you check it. Regular carbon monoxide detector, smoke alarms. But also on a gas log fireplace, we should have it's called a damper clamp. It prevents the damper from fully closing. So in case there's a leak, it can help it exit.
Get the air out.
Get the air and gas out.
Fumes out. Yeah. I like to use a thing called a Vestal. It's cast iron completely. It encloses everything up, and it's got an extension cord. You plug it in, and it's got fans in it. Yeah. And when it reaches a certain temperature inside that box, like say 400 degrees, all of a sudden the fans come out, and your air conditioner turns off, and your house is nice and toasty warm. So fireplaces, you do inspect them though.
Yes. Yeah.
How often, Tonya, this is where I gotta ask. He says, gotta have the fireplace cleaned. Do they have to do that before they sell the house, or?
I mean, they don't have to. All repairs are negotiable, but I think they recommend to get your fireplace cleaned once a year.
Yeah.
If you use it, and that's why I was just surprised that somebody had asked me that about, or said that they did that with a gas log fireplace. So, anyways,
I would do it. So I'm thinking that's a smart plan. At least once a year to make sure that I don't have gas leaks, and then at least have them look in the attic because it's still a gas flame, correct?
Yes.
And it's what the fumes are going up a chimney. It still vents out. So.
Yeah.
All right. So
I guess it all depends on how much you use it. If you use it once or twice a year, I mean,
yeah,
really, we're not going to need to clean it yearly.
I mean, our fireplace that has gas logs every day. Like, even if it's not maybe in the 60s, it's just the ambiance.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But if you're using your fireplace for s'mores, I'm going to be calling somebody to come and inspect it once a year. There you go.
Yeah, especially if it's a wood-burning fireplace. I mean, that is something that's it's on a lot of inspection reports. And then we'll have sellers like, well, I've never even used my fireplace. And, it's probably from the previous owners.
With the holidays here, it'd be a good idea to have them checked out. All right. So before we run out of time, Do houses in the big country sell with fireplaces? Is that a plus or a minus?
I mean, it's a plus. There are homes, of course, that are built without any fireplace, but you know, we have so many people that want a fireplace.
Yeah, and I put them in time and time again, and they ask me, "Is this crazy?" No, it's not crazy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get the house cleaned out. So I bring it up to this because the cleaning of that vent, there's something that needs to be cleaned all the time, and I got very sick 2 weeks ago. As you well know, Tonya, I decided I was going to do something positive for the Casa Fernandez. I'm going to clean out the air conditioning ducts, and I started with the intake ducts. Whoo, hire it done. Is this thing on? Hire it done. I put the brush on in there. I was getting it clean and making sure, and when I'm standing underneath the vent and I pull it out, it was one of those showers, but there was no bathtub anywhere around. And all that garbage, all that cat dander, dog dander, human dander. I didn't even know humans had dander. But everything that was up in there came pouring down like sand on me.
Yeah.
Ew, that is disgusting.
It was disgusting, and I breathed it into my lungs, and I got pretty sick. So if you're going to have that done professionally.
Absolutely. And then the other thing is your dryer vent. Your dryer vent. Clean the dryer vent.
Clean it out regularly?
Regular, yes. That probably starts more house fires than anything else.
We have
every
one.
year. Well, that and power strips.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, those are things that start a lot of house fires.
Okay, so the dryer vent, if it's a long one going out or right there at the wall?
If it's right at the wall, you could probably do it yourself, but all the other ones.
Yeah.
Well, you could do them yourself. They have a kit. I've bought it and done it before. Home big stores have it. It's not that difficult. It's just have it done. If you're getting your air conditioning ducts done, have them do that too.
Yeah, I made sure that the washer and dryer are on an outside wall. That way it could go out. And it's that outside wall that has the pipes coming up that are leaking because I used shark bites. Not good. All right, so probably going to get a call from shark.
So many things that you need to get checked out on your home.
What's the one thing that you want to make sure that if Tanya's buying a house today, we're going to learn from Tonya Harbin Real Estate, brokered by Real. What is the one thing you look first?
On our house?
On
the
any,
big ticket
you're buying
items. I mean, the AC and the roof.
What do you check on the AC? The date it was put in or
Yes.
the order it's in? I mean, and the shape that's in.
Both.
Okay.
But I mean, if I was looking at a house, I mean, that is something I would always look at is, what year it was put on. Some of them don't have the year, and then I'm thinking, oh, this is really old.
Yeah, the sun burned off the label.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been there a bit.
Because that's expensive to replace your AC.
Yeah.
Or if you have foundation issues. I mean, both of those could be big ticket items.
I'll be calling Tony. Tony, I need my AC fixed. Come on, get them all repaired. All right, what's happening this weekend? It's the holiday season. It's beginning to look a lot like Tonya Harbin Real Estate. Are you ready for it? The holidays?
Yes, I am.
So what are you doing this weekend?
I don't know if we're doing open houses this weekend or not.
All right, so
if we are, they're on our Facebook page.
All right, so there you go. I was just trying to get to because it's the week of the holidays. I mean,
really, it is.
Merry Christmas.
As soon as this weekend's over, then it's almost spring.
Yeah, she's looking forward to that.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Time.
All right, so anything you want to say to your raving fans now?
Just I hope everybody has a happy holiday season.
Merry Christmas. All right, David, before you get out of here, Renner services can be found online at rennerinspectionservices.com.
Sir.
I see your smiling face here.
Yes, sir.
And can anybody call you? I mean, do you have a number we can
They
call?
call all the time. Yeah, 325-829-0146.
I got it right here. Look at that.